In this lesson, we will see why can't any number be divided by a zero. So usually when we do this thing in the calculators, so we see that we always get undefined, and most commonly we just have to see a result which is basically math error. So we just need to figure out why actually it is undefined. So like for instance, if we have a number 1, 1 divided by 1 will just give you a 1. 1 divided by 0.1 will give you 10. Likewise, 1 divided by 0.01 will give you 100. Similarly, 1 divided by 0.001 will give you 1000. In the same way, if I just move with further numbers, every time I'm taking a lower value of denominator, so I can see that each time when I am decreasing the denominator, the value of the result is increasing. In the same way, if I keep moving on until I have such a small value like 0.00001 or maybe more zeros like here, ultimately be so small that it is reaching to zero. So 1 divided by a zero will give you such a huge number, such a big number, such an enormous number. So maybe just by saying infinity will make sense. But the thing is, saying infinity might not be appropriate. Now, what's the reason behind this? Let's change the dynamics of this problem. So we'll consider a number line. The zero is always here, and on the right hand side, we have positive values reaching till infinity, and we have the negative values reaching till infinity, negative infinity. So we see that this way was basically showing us that we are reaching zero in the denominator from the positive side. Like we are reaching zero in the denominator from this side right here. Like for instance, if I change the dynamics a little bit and I reach the zero from this negative one right here. So let's see what happens. So 1 divided by minus 1 will give me minus 1. 1 divided by minus 0.1 will give me a negative 10. 1 divided by minus 0.01 will give you a minus 100. Likewise, if I just move on with the same way, 1 divided by minus 0.0000, like many zeros and 1, will ultimately be 0. Like there will be so many zeros that I can just say this number as a 0. So definitely it will give me a negative infinity. So we can see that 1 divided by a 0 over here is giving me a negative infinity, and 1 divided by 0 over here is giving me a positive infinity. That means 1 divided by 0 is positive infinity, and 1 divided by 0 is also negative infinity. So which one of these results should I pick? Now, this thing right here becomes a bit ambiguous because we have the same side on the left, but we are getting two different answers. 1 divided by 0 is positive infinity, and 1 divided by 0 is also negative infinity. And this is the reason why we actually have undefined result. This is why the word undefined is basically showing that the result is undefinable, something you cannot define, something which does not have a specific result. Like we can see here, we are having a positive infinity, while here we are having a negative infinity. That means the word undefinable is highlighting the fact that we cannot have any specific result. Now let's see this ambiguity from a different lens. Like for instance, if we have 2 divided by 1 will just give me a 2. 2 divided by 0.1 will give me, it will definitely give me a 20. And so on if I keep moving forward. So 2 divided by so many zeros, 1 ultimately giving me a 0 will give me infinity. That means 2 divided by 0 is infinity. But previously, we already calculated that 1 divided by 0 is infinity. That means I can say that 1 divided by 0 is infinity is equal to 2 divided by 0. That means indirectly I am saying that 1 divided by 0 is equal to 2 divided by 0. And that means I'm saying that 1 is equal to 2. 1 is equal to 2. And obviously in mathematics, this is not possible. So all these things basically goes towards one of the concepts in mathematics, that is the undefined nature, something which cannot be defined. That's the reason why whenever we divide any value by a 0, the result is always undefined. It is undefinable. You cannot define it. You cannot say simply that the result is infinite. That's the reason we always get math error.